Hey Sugar Snaps, welcome to the Textile Indie YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany. Welcome into the studio. If you're an old friend, welcome back. Today I am doing a video about our tour of Dharma Trading Company's retail store. Bailey and I went down there when we were in San Rafael, California last week and took a lot of video footage because the store manager was really gracious and allowed us to do so. So we explored all of the materials that they have and I wanted to share it with you. Dharma is a company that I have been purchasing from for maybe 10 years and they're where I get all of my dyeable material for garments and for quilting and other projects. They also have dyeable yarns, t-shirts, all kinds of pre-made clothing, so lots of resources there, and they do lots of dyes, natural dyes, and they have a great yarn selection as well. So it's going to be a fun exploration into the shop. I hope you enjoy it. Be sure to stay to the end of the video for today's creative encouragement. Now let's take this tour. So Bailey and I made it to Dharma Trading Company and we're in here, and I've never been to the retail store before, but I've ordered online a ton and I'm super excited to be here. Right here is the fiber reactive dye wall, and these are the dyes that I've been using on my basket reed as well as on a lot of natural fibers for clothing dyeing and things. So it's cool to see all the colors in one place, and let me tell you, this shop is like textile heaven. There are all kinds of dyables. Bailey, you want to swing around and show those? And then a ton of natural dyes and natural dye mordants and things, and then the whole front of the store is yarn and dyed and undyed yarn. So super fun to see. So let's explore the store together. Found the fabric room. Look at all this undyed silk.
Raw silk.
Raw silk. There's some dyed stuff behind me here. I think these are linings. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be hard to get out of this store. We found the fabric room at Dharma and I'm in 7th heaven wandering around. I have the sample pack from Dharma of all their different fabrics. They send out a sample pack with a little square of each fabric, and I've used that for almost all of my clothing projects in the past 5 years as a reference. So to be in the room with all the rolls of fabric is really cool and get a chance to kind of touch them and see them in bulk. And I have several clothing projects I want to do in the near future. It's just going to be a challenge to pick the fabrics to use for them. But isn't this space beautiful? I love it. So much potential here. I mean, look at this one. this guy. This is silk. I think this is a, this is the chiffon. And then you have silk. That's another chiffon. And this is a stone washed chiffon. Oh, that's so pretty. That would be, has a really gorgeous sheen to it. It'll be a really cool light shirt. Or this one even. It's more rough and crinkly. But all of these are just so nice to touch and feel and see on the roll. And over here, I've been checking out the linens, playing with all the different textures of linens. They have the 100% linen and then the cotton linen mix, which is a little bit softer because the flax is mixed with the softness of the cotton. So this is their Essex linen. And then of course all their heavier stuff, their canvas, and then a heavier canvas down here, which I'm almost tempted to try making a jacket out of or something. Oh, so many projects, not enough time. A point where I need to be making decisions and I don't want to. Can I just take it all home? Just turn my whole house into this place? That would be great. So I think my top 3 projects are going to be some rayon bamboo for a top. I'm going to do one of the linens to make a pair of pants or a skirt, and then, oh, what's the third one? I might just get some like cotton or something that I can dye.
Well, I got a lot of good stuff. I'll show you in a bit.
Okay, it is time for my supplies haul from Dharma. First up, I got a collection of Dharma fiber reactive dyes. I got powder pink, blueberry, and olive drab. And Bailey and I have already dyed some cotton string to use for macrame, and I'll show you the results of these colors here in a minute. We've taken off quite a bit, but we got a big roll of this cotton string because Bailey's been wanting to do keychains. So we got this and then dyed some of it to be able to have multicolor keychain pieces. And this is really nice. It's very soft. It has a nice texture to it, and it's 6-strand ply, so it's pretty dense as far as the consistency, but it is soft, and so it does kind of have a fuzzy cottony texture. I got a set of tea towels to use for natural dyeing or block printing. They seemed really cool, and it seemed like they might make great gifts if I come up with a fun way to use them. Also, maybe in my own kitchen, because we go through towels quite quickly. So lots of dyeable potential here. I got a bag of cochineal and a bag of pomegranate. These are natural dyes. I've never used pomegranate powder like this, just the pomegranate rinds. So I'm excited to play around and see what the results are from this. And then cochineal, I use it a lot because it's a nice vibrant color, so it's nice to get stocked up when I can and don't have to pay for shipping. And then fabric. I got a sand washed silk dechine material. This is really drapey. It has a nice texture to it. It's kind of shiny in the light, but it's going to make a great shirt. I think I'm going to make a blouse out of this for nicer occasions. And then I got this bamboo rayon blend. This also has a nice drape to it, and I'm thinking another shirt or a really simple skirt out of this guy. And then at the last minute, I changed from just a plain cotton to this cotton double gauze. This, I'm debating whether to use this to make a dress or some other garment. It's hard to choose. I have quite the list going of things that I want to make for myself. Here's a close-up of the double cotton gauze. It has a nice texture and weight to it. It's a little bit see-through, but when it washes, it does get denser, and so it doesn't show quite as much. This is the rayon bamboo blend. Has a nice drape to it. Here's the silk sand washed dechine. These are the cotton tea towels, the cotton string that we're using for macrame, and the pomegranate and cochineal. Now for the creative encouragement of the day. You're not just crafting, you're weaving a story, a legacy, and a creative identity that's uniquely yours. So creativity is an outlet. It's a way that you can kind of show your personality or who you are in a different way. Sometimes we can use garments and the way that we dress to present that identity or the personality we want to project to the world. But creativity in the crafting realm is slightly different because you're outpouring and you're putting something out there into the world. And you can share it or keep it to yourself. But it's just a way to kind of explore your personality and identity in a different way. If you haven't already, I invite you to follow me on Instagram. My tag is @TextileIndie. Bailey's doing a great job posting in stories and lots of other content, sharing things from behind the scenes and other content that doesn't show up here on YouTube or on our blog. So check that out. I have a link in the description below if you want to click through there. And thanks for joining me for today's shop tour and the supplies haul. It's not really a yarn haul because I also got fabric and dye. Maybe it's a fabric haul. I'm super stoked to start on those projects. Who knows when that's going to happen? I'm not going to hold my breath that it's even going to happen in this calendar year because it's coming up on the end of it. But now I have the supplies, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that, because you know how that goes. More materials doesn't necessarily mean more projects done. Thanks for supporting my November vlog challenge and showing up to watch these videos. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your comments and your support of our small business. It's really a joy to get to do this and share the crafts and things that I am pursuing, learning, and love. And just kind of have a cozy space to be creative and kind of build a community around creativity and relaxing and resting in a kind of productive maker space. So thanks for being here, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching. Bye.